Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. I'm your instructor Joy. Thank you very much for your continued support. I really appreciate. Today I would like us to talk about bow grip. Recently, one of my advanced students asked me a question, namely saying, "What is the ideal bow grip near the frog?" So, very good question, but my answer was depending what dynamics you want to play. So we learn the basic bow grip when we are rather early stage of the violin learning, namely something like this. So, and then we learn also how to keep the bow parallel to the bridge, no matter what part of the bow. We learn that in a rather early stage of the violin learning. When you pass the intermediate level, getting into the more advanced level, then we soon realize it's important to keep moving your bow a little different sounding point or contact point depending on the dynamics. And sometimes we use something called figure eight bowing to have a very nice legato stroke, connected one. So just like as we evolve with our violin playing, our technique has to be constantly adjusting depending the passage or dynamics of music you're working on. Same thing goes with a bow grip. When you pass the beginner level and then you're near intermediate or past that level, we know that bow grip changes. In the middle, it's about this, which we learned it, but then rather at the tip, our hand gets rotated towards index finger, simply because our hand is going farther apart from our body to give a little better control. Our bow grip gets a little like this, a little more towards the index finger, and the vice versa happens when you're near the frog. We are giving a little more towards this way, giving more emphasis in the middle bone like that. That's approximately that one. But then also, depending on the dynamics, there's a different bow grip because it has to do. Because this student was wondering what part of the finger joint should I touch it exactly, at the tip, or should I touch it all very deep near the knuckle? If we're playing piano, even near the frog, then it would be easier when you hold the bow a little near the tip of the fingertip, simply because we want to keep the bow light like this. Naturally the wrist gets raised, then it's easier to play soft, something like this, which is very much at the tip. But if I want to play something very strong, it's easier if I go deeper to the lower part of the finger joint, and then naturally the wrist comes down too, and that way I can carry the weight of the arm into the bow, making somewhat easy to access the weight of the arm into the bow through the middle and the ring fingers here. If I play same thing in a strong arm, something like this. So here, my fingers much deeper. Do you see that? So that's basically what it is. Whether you are near the frog or the tip, it would be similar. Of course, the hand gets a little rotated towards index finger because you're towards the tip. But same thing goes if I want to play lighter, soft tone, then it would be better if you hold the stick a little, bow stick a little near the tip of the finger, simply because trying to hold the bow. We're trying not to make the bow too heavy, but rather light. So holding the bow a little upwards. If I want to play heavy near the tip, which is a bit harder because it's a lighter part of the bow, but you can still do that by using same concept. Grab the bow a little deeper, getting into the bigger part of the finger joint, a little closer to the knuckle, not here. This is piano, a little like that. And then naturally, the wrist gets a bit lower to carry the bow, the weight of the arm here. Something like that. Of course, there's much more to be spoken about this bow grip, but I thought this is something that we have to be aware as you get advanced. Just like any part of the violin posture, the bow grip, flexible bow grip, constantly adjusting the bow grip plays an important role when it comes to making expressive tone, making your music particularly beautiful. Yeah, I hope you can try that one, and I hope this gave you some idea. Thank you for watching. I wish you a happy practicing and look forward to seeing you in our next video. Thank you. Bye bye.